going on, guys? I'm your host, your Unspeakable Gaming, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Nether X Mod for Minecraft. This mod is going to add in some crazy and incredible stuff into your Nether. Now, as of you know, there's not many mods out there that adds in stuff or adds in mods for your Nether, and this mod is going to do exactly that. As you can see, we have some brand new things like new mobs, new ores, just a totally new Nether. Basically, it's going to be really awesome and just freaking amazing. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. I'm not going to lecture about everything in this mod. I'm not going to go over every single detail. I might miss a few things because this is a fairly big mod and it has a lot of things into it. But yeah, if you would like to check out the mod for yourself, of course the download link will be in the description if you want to download this mod, this awesome and incredible mod that does some pretty cool stuff to you. But yeah, if you would like to download link is in the description. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. First off, you notice the three main things in this mod is the new ores. So right here we have the Icronite, I believe, and then we have the Nicromite, which is the purple one, and then we have the Venomite. So Venomite is green. This is going to be Venomite when you mine it. That's going to be the ore. And then Nicromite is right here. And then we have Icronite in the furnace. Now you're probably wondering, why do we have the Icronite shard in the furnace? Because it's called a Icronite shard. Well, the Icronite, which is this yellow stuff right here, and this is going to be the most common. We can already see that we have some over here. We got some on the ceiling, lots on the ceiling actually. So this is going to be the most common. You're probably wondering, well, what is the Icronite compared to in the normal Minecraft world? It is going to be compared to coal. So as you can see, I kind of put this in the furnace, and if we throw raw pork chops in there, it will cook your raw pork chops. And I believe it stays fairly long. It's kind of like coal, basically. It's kind of like exactly like coal, but it's for the Nether. And then next we have our Venomite, my bad. The Venomite is green, and then the Necromite is black. So the reason you're probably wondering why these colors are, I'm going to explain to you why one is green and why one is black. Well, the green one right here is going to help you with potions, mainly poison. So for example, if you were to get into a little poison trouble with, for example, this poison water, then if you had the Venomite, sorry, my bad, these are kind of hard names, the Venomite armor, which is right here, then the poison effects will go down. You won't really get any poison effects. And then also the Nicromite, which is the black or purple stuff, whatever you want to call it, also you can have armor for that, and that is going to help you defeat the Wither. So if you have problems defeating the Wither, then I guess you might want to go with the Nicromite armor. So let's go ahead and go into our crafting guide mod, and let's go ahead and take a look at everything you can craft with the Venomite, my bad, Venomite ore. So you have full set of armor. You can also craft Venomite blocks. I don't know why you would want to do that with a full thing of Venomites, or you can craft it back into normal ingots, kind of like iron. And then you can have a full set of tools, all the way from sword with 6 attack damage to shovels, pickaxes, axe, and all that good stuff. You also have a bucket, which is actually used to only scoop up this stuff right here, which is going to be called poison. Now, if we jump in this, you can see that we're actually getting a poison effect right now, because we are getting poison too. And as long as we stay in this, we will have the potion effect. So, for example, if we were to go ahead and jump out, we would notice that the poison would count down 3, 2, 1, etc., and then the poison would go away, and that would be about the end of the poison. Now, if we stay in there, then we're obviously going to get hurt. Now, it does hurt mobs also. So if we were to throw a mob in there, then it would obviously going to kill him, and you can kind of see that he does have a potion effect, and yeah, he will eventually die, I believe. He's not dying, I don't know, maybe because it's not in hardcore, or maybe it's not in hard. I think my setting is in medium or something, but or it's just because the poison doesn't actually completely kill the animal, but it does get him very, very low, like to 1 health. But anyways, next we have the Nicromite. Like I said, let's go ahead and take a look at all the stuff you can craft with the Nicromite, whatever. You can craft pretty much the same thing that you did with the Venomite, but without the buckets. So you have all your armor, and you also have all your sword, but the sword does have 6.5 attack damage, and I believe the pickaxes and other stuff like the axes have a little more attack damage than the Venomite. But then again, this is used to defeat the Wither, which is pretty cool, I guess. So that's, oh, ooh, he just died because he ran into our little thorns. We'll get into those in a second. So let's go ahead and take a look at these next things. I kind of forgot what they called. They're called Nether Thorns. Okay, so these are going to be appear in your nether. If you go ahead and go along, like we have, oops, that wasn't one. If you go ahead and just run along in the nether, you will find some of them, like we have some right here, and then you'll just find more. Also, new types of wood. So we basically have trees in there now. So yeah. Also, forgot to mention that there is new types of wood. I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff in this mod. So basically what this is going to do is anything that walks through this right here, it's basically going to be like thorns, like if you were to walk through a thorn bush. So if we go ahead and spawn in the sheep in here, he will be instantly killed basically if he stays in there. Come on, sheep, come on, you can move. Maybe I can hit him out and maybe save his life. I don't think so. But also this will also do the, did that magma cube just jump in the poison? Yeah, but he's not really taking any poison effects because he only has 1 health, I guess. I don't know. But also, this will do the same effects to you. So if I were to go into not creative mode, survival mode and walk through this, it would also hurt me. Same thing with the poison, of course. Now, also, one thing with the poison, you can actually get a cauldron, I believe. Where is the cauldrons located? I do not know where the cauldrons are located. Let me look for them real quick. Cauldrons, where are you? I don't know where they are. Maybe if I type in cauldron, here it is right here. Okay, so this is going to be a white cauldron. This is going to basically be the cauldron for the nether. So I believe if you get a poison bucket and you can set it in here just like that, and basically that can be kind of like your water source with the nether. So basically whatever you do with cauldrons in the normal Minecraft world, you can basically kind of do that in the nether. So that is pretty cool. And I don't know much about cauldrons, so don't really ask me when it comes to cauldrons and stuff like that. Next, one of the things that we are going to have is this brand new type of glass. Let me go ahead and go back and get you a crafting recipe. We have it's called soul glass. You're going to have glass panes and you're going to have soul like normal glass. So basically, you can craft this glass by putting soul sand in the furnace, and that will give you 1 piece of soul glass. You can also use 6 of these to get 16 glass panes if you are a glass pane fan instead of just normal glass. But basically, you can kind of see that it's kind of dark through here, and we can't really walk through it. But actually, if we go through here, and then we go ahead and place redstone right behind it, because it has a redstone circuit, we can now walk straight through the glass. So as long as this has a redstone current at the glass, you can actually walk straight through it. That is actually freaking awesome. At first I thought this was a bug, but apparently it's part of the glass, so that is pretty freaking cool. I think it's awesome. So for example, if you had a lever and you want to turn it on and off so you can only let people in at a certain time, then of course you could do that. Zombie Pigman, what in the world are you doing? Okay, anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the various things like the mobs. Actually, let's take a look at one thing. Apparently there's this Nether Bomb that has been added in. So how must you work, Nether Bomb? There you go. So basically it's like TNT in the nether. So I don't know if there's a crafting recipe for this. The crafting guide that I have right here doesn't really show a crafting recipe, but yeah. Also with the wood, you can also use wood planks, by the way, just like your normal world, because basically it's going to turn your nether kind of similar to the normal world. So it's basically going to be like a nether is a dimension that can somewhat be related to the normal world. Like for example, you can use cauldrons, you got a type of water source and stuff like that. So that's going to be the Nether Bomb. Sadly, in my crafting guide, there is no crafting recipe for it. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the new types of mobs. We have 4 different types of mobs, and these are going to be probably some weird mobs that have some really weird effects at the same time. Also, one more thing I forgot to include. I just like saw these. These are called Glowstone Torches. If you'd like to craft a glowstone torch for only $1.99, you can simply throw your glowstone dust on top of a stick and you will get a glowstone torch. Pretty interesting. But first, let's take out our first mod, which is called the Glutton. This guy has a big mouth. Now you're probably wondering, why the heck does he have such a big mouth? Does he like eating things? Yes, he does like eating things. That's exactly what he likes. So if you are going to have food on you, let's say you run around the nether with a whole bunch of golden apples or something, this guy is not going to only hurt you, he is going to take your food out of your inventory. So let me see if I can kind of do a good demonstration of this. So let me go ahead and pick up some apples, I guess. And let's go ahead and go into game mode 0. And he's going to come up to me. And as you can see, I did have 64 apples. Now I have 62. And it just keeps going down. He also hurts me. And now I have like 60 apples. And he is just going to take all my food because he is a fatty. Now you're probably wondering, how can I kill him a easy way or the smart way without a sword? Now, you can actually do, wow, he's still feeding on me. But you can actually do this by giving him poisonous stuff. So I just gave him a poisonous potato. And he is now dying because he is obviously poisoned because he ate a poisonous potato. So that can be the smart way of killing him. But let's go ahead and kill him with our Venomite sword, which is one of the new swords that we have in Nether. And he's going to drop some various things, including a poisonous potato. I don't know if he dropped the recent thing that he ate because he just ate a poisonous potato, then he dropped it. I'm not really sure, but he did just drop a poisonous potato, some leather, and some bones. So that's pretty interesting for our Glutton, the one and only Glutton with about 10 health, by the way. And yeah, if you have a lot of food and you're a fatty, definitely stay away from him because he is just going to nom down on everything that you can have. Next, we have the Nether Spider. It is basically going to be like your spider of the Nether. Let's go ahead and go into game mode 0 and see what this guy can do to us. So obviously he's going to give us some serious potion or poison effects. It's basically going to be like jumping in that poisonous water over there. So let's go ahead and see what happens when we kill our little poisonous spider. He is going to give us spider eyes. So basically that's going to be how you can get spider eyes in the Nether. So that is pretty sweet. Whoops, I just threw away the thing that we're about to look at next. Okay, next we are going to look at the Blazing Charger. And this is probably going to be the most furious nether mob that's going to be added in. He has 16 health, and this guy still wants my food. Sorry, dude, don't have any food. I don't think golden carrots really count, but yeah. So this guy is going to be extremely powerful, I guess. I don't really know how powerful it is till we find out. So let's go ahead and find out. Oh, he's going to throw me up and back. So he's kind of like a bull, basically. He's going to throw you up in the air. He's going to do some various stuff, and obviously we are giving him poison effects because we are using the Venomite sword, which whenever we hit something, it does give you poison effects. So it looks like we dropped some pork chops, and he drops a lot of XP. So that is going to be the Blazing Charger. You really don't want to run into a bunch of these because if you run into a herd, I think you're basically done unless you have some really good armor. Next, we're going to take a look at the brand new Pigman. Now, this is going to be the brand new Pigman. If we go ahead and spawn him in, he looks like a normal pig, but he's actually a man, basically. And he's also going to attack the things that would hurt us. So for example, those blazing chargers are enemies and they will hurt us. So our blazing or our pigman, I don't know why I said blaze, I was about to say blazing pigman, but our new pigman will basically fight for us. So that's pretty cool. Now you're probably wondering, how can I get this blazing pigman without spawning him in? You can actually use a potion of weakness and you can throw it on our little guy right here, and it will take a few minutes. We're also, I believe we have to give him like a golden carrot or something. I don't know. I saw this one video, and apparently you can give him of various things. You can give him multiple things, more than just a potion of weakness. But basically, it's going to take a while. It's going to take about 4 minutes. That's why I'm not going to show you. It's going to take like 4 or 5, sometimes even very long. Basically, it's just going to take a long time, and he will soon transform into one of the guys that are just like this. Now, let me go ahead, and he is going to fight for us, so I'm going to go ahead and get away from these guys because I kind of pissed them off, and I don't really want to be near them as of right now because they're kind of angry. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at this Pigman. He has 20 health, and he actually looks like a normal pig. Please stop walking so the YouTube viewers can look at you, my friend. You are on YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Okay, so he has little pants on. He, of course, has his golden sword, and he will attack anything that attacks you. So right now, he's going for the Ghost, I believe, or something. Or he's going for, yeah, he's going for that Pigman right now. So basically, if we were to spawn in things that would hurt us, for example, let's spawn in, let's spawn in some of the new, not Blazing Chargers is too much. Let's spawn some of the Nether Spiders. So let's spawn in Pigman, and these guys are going to protect us. And let's say, oh no, Nether Spiders, they're hurting me. Oh no. So our zombie Pigman or our new Pigman are going to take over and simply destroy those spiders. So that's basically what the new Pigman is going to do. Remember, you can use a potion of weakness to turn him into, or turn into a normal zombie Pigman into just a Pigman. So that is pretty freaking cool. That's why I had the splash potion right there and stuff like that. So really, guys, that is going to be about it. Remember, this mod still adds in more stuff like magma. We have new type of stairs. We have all the new ores and the blocks, and I believe that is really about it. I pretty much covered everything that y'all need to know besides the netherrack tools. By the way, that's one more thing that I forgot. Sorry about that. Netherrack tools, these are going to be crafted really simple with basically just netherrack. I mean, it's self-explanatory. It's just you take netherrack and put a sword into it, and it basically just crafts you netherite shovel, sword, pickaxe, and stuff like that. So for example, it's kind of like all this stuff right here is stone, and the netherrack is stone, and you can basically just craft your stone items for the nether. So that is pretty cool. That is going to be about it for the Nether X mod for Minecraft. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I love this mod because it adds in a whole new interface of Minecraft into the nether. It's just absolutely amazing. They don't really have lots of nether mods out there. That's why I think this is probably going to be one of the best nether mods out there. Let me go ahead and take out my awesome helmet so you can see my beautiful looking face. Really guys, that's going to be about it. Ratings are definitely appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, I would definitely recommend it because I do a lot of awesome stuff like this on my channel. And yeah, that is the Nether X mod for Minecraft. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm Untitled Gaming, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.